One of our terminally ill vets came out of Maine. His son called and said, I was wondering if you can get my dad on a flight, a Vietnam vet. And he goes, well, he's terminally ill. And I said, not a problem, we'll take him. And he goes, well, it's not because he wants to see the wall, because he served. He wants to see the wall because his brother was killed in Vietnam, and he's never brought himself to go there. Honor Flight is our opportunity to say thank you to our World War II Korean and Vietnam veterans for their service to our country. And what we do is we transport them to Washington, D.C. to visit and reflect at their memorials at no cost to them. It's our way to say thank you for their service to our country.
You know, it's a great opportunity for them to see the memorials and have those conversations with people that understand it. One of the things that we wanted to do with Traders for a Cause was more of like a boots on the ground. And I think this was a good first step in that, rather than just writing checks to different organizations, but actually get in there, get people involved.
We secretly reach out to our contacts at Logan Airport, and we have people come. We have Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts and children and families, and their friends come, and they shake their hands and they hug, and they have no idea, so it brings a lot of emotion when they get there.
Oh, the Boston thing was unbelievable. It was just, you know, I was just in shock. Couldn't do anything except just keep doing this, you know. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming. You're doing God's work.
We were able to put them in the air through the generous donation of Delta. Myra has had a relationship with Delta for quite some time, so she put the application on their desk, and about a month later we got the good news that we were going to DC, and Delta was forking the entire bill, which is fantastic. Imagine trying to get 60 veterans and 60 chaperones on a regular flight, so it's always easier. You got one charter, they're not leaving until the last veteran's on, and so it made the day, you know, go a lot more smoother.
The Korean vets came home, it's a forgotten war. The Vietnam vets, they came home to not being welcome home when they came home. They all carry that story, every one of them, and they've carried it for over 50 years. Our intention is to let them know that we're still going to thank them, and we'll never forget what they did for our country. We secretly call their friends and their loved ones and write letters to the veterans to say what the veterans actually mean to them. If you can just imagine, you know, your loved one telling you that the impact that you've had on their life. Typically, you're not going to sit down and say it, so you put it in a letter. The next day, when they wake up, reflect on the day before, and read these letters, they know what they mean to the loved ones in their lives.
Special stuff. Special stuff.
I think the best part of the day is actually towards the end in the dinner that Wyndham Hotels and Resorts had put on.
But I thought that it would be nice to have a sit-down dinner for them where they can all just relax, sit at a table with their fellow veterans and tell their stories.
I think this is the most unique honor flight because it was a accumulation of all the resources from Traders for a Cause. And that began with Myra being one of our beneficiaries, asking her about her contacts at Delta, providing a charter, asking her contacts at Wyndham, providing the dinner, and really just all coming together, which made this honor flight even more special for these veterans.
You know, a lot of times it's emotional through the whole day. They're carrying a lot of emotion. And at some point, we just want to let them know that it's okay to still have some level of immaturity. We'll pass out their pictures to them, and we let everybody around see who they were way back when. And then we play some goofy music, and they're dancing and having fun in the middle of the airport, and we just ended on a really, really high note. I know that this day will never end for them. And to end their life knowing that we'll never forget their service to our country, there isn't a bigger gift. And that's what we give. And they've given us the gift of being able to do it.